Right, folks, the saga of the right, folks, the saga of the original engine manufacturer's 070 continues. As you have seen in previous videos, it'll run and then it'll just suddenly stop. And I've changed everything outside, but what I think it is, there's always been a lot of lateral play in the crankshaft. And as you know, if you're 070 people, inside there are two leather thrust washers that hold it central. I think these are worn after 50 years because I mean you can actually see the flywheel oscillating inside the cover, and I think it's moving so much that it's dropping. There's a dropping off the edge of the oil seal where the crank changes diameter. I'm hoping it's that. So what we're going to do is strip it down to nothing. I'll send for a couple of crankcases, a couple of cranks. Might as well build up another one and use up the postage packing freight. And also I noticed, and I thought it was something else, that when the bar's on and the chain would pull, and then suddenly it would have a really tight spot, and then you push it a bit further and it would hang down. Well, I thought it was the bar that was worn, but when I put it on the brand new build, this phenomena, if you want to call it, disappeared, and it wasn't the bar that had, whatever it was. And I'm kind of thinking that is the crank's moving this way as well as this way. It's moving that way because possibly the bearings and the bearing sleeves in the crankcase, because it's so old, have worn and are allowing it to, when you dig in, it pulls tight and then it slackens off and whatever. So I'm going to continue to strip it down, and I'll put the strip down in fast forward when I cook the video, and we'll see what that does. Of course, the thing is, this is all original equipment, but when I've put a new aftermarket crank and crankcase on, is it still a Stihl? Answers on a postcard, please. I mean, after all, if you put new brake discs and a differential and a body in your Ford car, it's still a Ford, isn't it? So we'll see. Now, how am I going to do this? Is there any petrol? Oh, I'll put drain the petrol. That's what's that one. Yeah, let's just shove in the pipe. We'll just try and make it a bit lighter so you can get round it. It shouldn't take half an hour to pull it apart, I wouldn't think. I'll put that there, clean it. We've got a dish to put these in. Let me go and get one. Put them up some bolts box. Now I'm going to try and take it apart in lumps. I wonder if I can get the barrel off with the carburetor and everything. I think I can. It depends on whether this lever. But the one thing that has got to happen is that if I undo the stays under here, the smallest, I won't have to take the 1 second again. 1 second again. Good time to buy from China at the moment. The dollar's big, 135. So you get a lot more for your dough. Right, that's that done. I'll need to take out these. So I might as well do that. Oh, I'll put them in with. Oh no, I'll need to go and get a pair of Stiltons. Right, so just slacking them off with a pair of mould boots. Yeah, that's it. Wash them. Attention up. No muck about. Yeah, just put the string in so I'll do the clutch. See if I can feel that play. See the play here that I'm on about. Oh, there. That sounds as though there's no rubber washers in there, and I think that amount of movement is just allowing the oil seal where the crankshaft goes down to a different level, diameter. It's just falling off the oil seal, and if the oil seals have been in there, or compression seals, whatever you want to call them, since day one, I would think they're going to be a little bit worn. So of course if the seal drops off, or the seal, look at that. Right, it's going to drive. It's not going to pressurise the crankcase on the downward stroke and push the fuel. I'm not doing it now. Fuel air charge up into the. Which way is it going to go? This to undo? It's opposite, isn't it? So it's that way. Yeah. This would be good if I can lift the whole thing off in one. Yeah, I need a big one, isn't it? This one. I'll put one up here so it might be. It's not that one. It's a bit burnt, that one. Maybe 1-inch spanner for your half nut. That's the original. Doesn't have that tapered with the aftermarket. So you know it's an original equipment part. Now to get this on, they're always stuck on. I have a special device. That's an OEM. So it's got, has it got pads on? I think it's got linings. Yeah, the linings. Look at that. It's not slipping off the seal. The seals look. I don't think the seals are pressing on them. Yep. We'll do the other side while the string's in. I mean, the mounting on new parts I've put on this, covers, since I bought it. I think it's definitely the thrust washers, and I think the seals will be shot as well. Oh, I've had this apart. Well, I've had the saddlebags off it a lot of times. This is the aftermarket cover, just has the one pour on it. Now, to take this off, I need to lock it up the other way. I'm just going to get the socket. All this flywheel and magneto, they're all aftermarket. I've still got the originals. Being as they were a little on the worn side. Put that in. And the magnet. There's the magnet. Yeah. Where's the magnet gone? Wash it out. Oh, I've got to send for some of these. Last. Oh, I don't need to take that off. I can take it up in one flywheel remover. Well worth investing in. Huge spanner. Ah, they can't get into it. I wonder if I can do it. Hold it. Stop it moving. That's it, it's gone. Yeah. Woodruff key. See, they're all new parts. I thought at one point why it wasn't started, it's because of all this dust that gets in. I wondered whether it was interfering with the magnetic field, but it was always sparking. Right, move the magneto. My hands are hopeless these days. Dexterity's gone altogether. The arthritis. It's a shame that being as this is an original casing. I'm sure the number on it, but it's got a lot of wear and tear on it now. It's not that. Then undo it. Let's kill switch off. Shakadima and pliers. There's the pliers. Put them. Usually up here. Again. Hello. There. Is that it there? Yeah, you can see it. Need to pull this up. Another new component. There was no problem with that. That was sparking all right. Get rid of the string. Put all the bits together. So that can't be right. Must be something wrong with it. Some metal to metal. Right, now the thing is, can we get this whole unit off without undoing oh heck. I don't think I've done like that twice. Yeah. Oh, cool, get into it. Ah, bloody tight getting it up, that's why. Hey, can't even remember which way to unscrew them now. Brain's gone. Oh. So these handles are not as tall as the aftermarket, well, some of the aftermarkets, and it's difficult to see which are the lower ones. And then when you got it on, you can't reach the deep tent button. Oh, it's a shame this had to come apart. There'll be more aftermarket parts. Of course you can buy Stihl bits, get them from at Bushman, but they're a hell of a price. And then there's your carriage from Australia. If anybody knows where they're selling, where you can get these 6-shoe clutches from that they're selling, I've got them in America, but nobody will, with the current trade war, nobody will ship to us 6-shoe 090. This is going to be the trouble. It's I think I'll take the handle off. Didn't want to, but got to. Needs must. Ah, 8mm. That's not the one I'm looking for. What is it? That's a bit bigger. Getting lighter. Getting lighter. What's that? ½ inch? It's ½ inch. No, it's 14. There's 14. Well, it won't be. It'll be an odd sort of size, I suppose. One there, which is a little, oh, scratch up. Mrs. Digwell, she's in Talkeetna. Right, where were we? I remember you used to have a thing years ago called a speed brace for this sort of thing. What does it do with the nut? Let's put it in. Come on folks, what does it do with the nut? It's only a little tiny thing. Okay, where did I put the nut? In here. Oh crikey. There's another one in there. What's that in there? Is it a screw? It's a different setup to the aftermarket. Yeah. There's something like a size in there. I don't know what this is. It's a captured thread. This is going to take some getting out. There. Get the size of it in there. Getting lighter. Getting lighter. Right, there is it. There's that great big screwdriver I had yesterday. Oh. Oh, I think I have to put it on the floor, folks. Put it up against something. Manage it. Back in there. Oh, it is. But it's 11mm. And it's half an inch. Half an inch. There she blows. I'll stand a little one for the handle, although if I put another crankcase on the bottom, which I think I'll do, I'll just treat the crankcase as a £350 expense, which I paid for it. Original white paint on the handle, painted and not black, means the pre 1970. Now it's just going to lift off. What about that, folks? Huh? Another one here. American barrel. Oh man, I don't think I can get it. But all I need to do is to, oh my neck, just take this clip off. Let's hold in there. Should have done it earlier. Probably lose it. Pointy one. There we go. Unit construction. There's a barrel, look. See, it's still got the hone marks on it. Eh? Yeah. I'll put that down on the floor. No, I'll put it over here. And then the bolts full. Oh, these are the cylinder head bolts. I've probably dropped one into the this is the problem here. I'm just going to spin you around when I'm done. See this crank? I don't think there's any washers in there. I think they've disintegrated. I wonder if it's moving and it's going up against the magnets. There's no air gap. That could be another problem. Eh? Right, we need to take off. Let's take that out. I'll take the piston off. I'll take the piston off. So I need those. I need another pair of specs. Oh, come out easier than that. No, that's all right. Bearing looks good, not playing that. Let's keep it all together. Put the clip back in. Stop it flying. There we go. Excuse me. Right. So what's next? Not a lot. We can I can undo the we're good. Got you around there. We can undo the nuts now. Split the crankcase. Is it 5? I thought it was 6. Looks like there's one broke off. But it's had some right 10mm. I don't know whether I can do it with the little socket. Where is it? Where did you have that? On the floor. Yeah. There's a socket. There's a ratchet. Ah, back. I'm getting there. Did I take the that's on the other side, isn't it? Right, now I need to split that crankcase somehow. I'll get my crankcase splitter. Just check this there's anything holding it. I've forgotten about. See, it's had all sorts of things done. Got a helicoil in there, look. Just hold you. The gaskets, well, I'm going to put it on the floor so I can get that subject to it. Starting. It's starting. Let me try my big screwdriver. Ah, no. That's no, I don't think there's anything else holding it. Nothing else holding it. Oh, what's some of that? Is it the top? No, this slides in. It slides in, doesn't it? Should all come out. Ah, it's the dowels. The dowel's holding it. One way of getting your washers out, look. Right. There we go. More bits of bundle. Crank bearings. Well, my theory on the clutch washers, all crank bearings. Oh, it's hard as a rock, eh? Hard as a rock. I'll show you what the good ones are like. Right, here's what they should look like. There's the new ones. They're just, they're not Bakelite. These are all indented and they've been pushing into there. See, they're staying there, but as they should be. We've got them in the other hand. They should be flush on here, that way around. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to feel inside the outer bearing these. I can't feel any ridges. So we'll look at the oil seals next. Yeah. And they don't feel so bad. No. They're not very tight. The inner edge might be worn. There's a Stihl number in there, 1106, the crankcase. Right. Oh, hang on. What's all this here? Look. It's all corroded. It's all corroded away. Is it leaking there? Huh? I don't know. What is it? Need to wash them down, I think. I need to wash them down. Oh, the inner bearing's seen. Right. Alright, there you are then. So now you know what you can put together on before you put it togetger. Eh? I'm going to get some paraffin and things and get all that muck out. Put it in a bucket. There's the crank. Nothing in that big end. See, I thought with the crank's lateral movement, the oil seal, I thought it was coming over this edge. I think I'll just mic it up. I think over time, I think there's a groove in the crankcase in where the oil seal presses on. Get my fingernail under it, and that could be stopping the seal. And if the crank's moving like this, I'll see if I can get those seals out. I'll be able to tap them out. I don't know how you get them out. I can't get them out without damaging them. Let's see. Let me go and get my little pair of specs over there with the torch. I'm just having a closer inspection of the crank. I'll do some rub with some Scotch-Brite. There's a bit gold on the taper. Perhaps the rubber seals that have been around. I don't know, it could be a combination of things really. And that's the original crank. Should be stamped up somewhere. No, it's not. Oh. Yeah, is it? Yeah, this is the original 1106 1106. Oh, here's the number on the crank, 3775. You'd have thought there'd be 1106 on the crank there somewhere. Yeah. I can't see anybody putting just a conrod onto a Interesting. So there you go. We just got to wait for the bits, 7 to 10 days. Air straight. And there's the hardened with the see, if those had set in there, that you've lost all that. That's your lateral play there, the two of them. They should fit together flat. It should be like that, no gap. But we have 1/4 of an inch, quite a bit, as opposed to that. I mic them up. The thickness of the new ones, I can't get them, in 4.67, and the worn ones there with me. And 5.3 more or less. 4 was 1/2 a mil of extra sideways play. But why is that stopping it? I think the oil seals must be gone as well. If those have been in there that long, I would take it that seals have as well. Which is a number on the seals. See if the original Stihl. That's a worth idea, isn't it? If I can see it. The number on the seals is I can't make it out. I'm going to lever them out and try to. I'll try and lever them out with my seal remover. Oh, look at that. Can you see anything? Steel band still in. Well, I don't feel anything on the end. What? Oh, I'm pushing a grease up. What? It must be sealing. Look at the other one. It's out, but it's shot across the room. This one's there, right? What's this here now? Huh? Walk on there. Walk on. Huh? I think we're up there. There's a gap there. Hmm? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right, that's as far as we can go for now. I'm going to clean all this up. Thanks for watching. You might have learned something. I don't know. I haven't yet. Right, I'll give it a bit of a boshing. Clean it up. See what happens. I've got some more of these inner races. There's something about you have to heat it up and something or other, than the crankcases or something. Put the races in them. In the bridge. A good try, isn't it? Here's a point when you're buying from overseas there in the Orient. If you buy one crankcase, it's only £35 a set from the factory. You pay $46 carriage, but if you buy two, you only pay another $8 carriage. So it's prudent to buy two lots, and then you maximise on getting the crankcases cheaply if you can manage it. It's just different weight bands for the plane. That's Air Express, and over here in a week to 10 days. Right, I'm going to stand that on somewhere where it won't soak it up, not a dirty cover. Right, you can see where the crank's been sliding. Look, it's worn the clutch side housing mark in the cover. So I don't think that would be doing it any. Perhaps it stops something lining up. When it stops in a position whereby it can't produce a spark. And then when you lift it up, it drops back. And when you test for your spark, you've got one. But you didn't. Right, anything else we can clean? Oh, that's it. Have a look in the box. Not really. No. Okay. Right. Dry our hands. Wait for step 2. And where would I see if it was sliding back too far? Would it touch? Okay, thanks for watching. Next step, next time.